Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magical Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. That is me. And how is everyone doing on February 5th of 2020? Thank you all for joining me this evening. It's rather interesting how the energy has definitely been uh, since in bulk. Um, We are within the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, um, and just some really interesting energies are very much on the planet at the moment. Hey Kelly, how are you? We will be, or I'll be answering questions here shortly, or answering psychic questions here shortly. Just hang tight and have your questions ready. Okay. Um, so, so for those that do not know exactly who I am or what I do, my name is Reverend Bryan Rawls. I am the owner and sole proprietor of A Magical Journey, and I am a certified psychic medium and a certified Reiki master practitioner, Reiki master teacher, excuse me, in 41 different styles of Reiki. I also am a practitioner of traditional witchcraft and also um, Gypsy magic, which stems from stem from me receiving training from my grandmother, which practiced the gypsy magic. So, uh, uh, as well as also me as a star key code and light code activator, which I activate light codes with light language, which is a fancy word um, for speaking in tongues or spirit speaking. So that's a little bit of a rundown of me. I have 18 plus years of experience. Yes, I do look young, but remember, age is just nothing but a number. Um, and I will probably be surprising a lot of you all with some knowledge that is getting ready to come forth as far as energy is concerned over the next couple of days, weeks, months, because there are uh, some new some new energies that a magical journey will be receiving as well as presenting, and will also be introducing some interesting spiritual beings that will be working with humanity channeled through me. So, um, so I'm very excited with that news getting ready to come to a magical journey. So, so there's lots of new things getting ready to happen. Uh, well, currently happening as well as future happenings uh, with a magical journey. So just stay tuned if you are now just started following me or just have found me. For those that have found me um, before and know who exactly I am, I want to thank all of you for being so loyal and following me. So, well, and that's what cats do to your stuff when you let them roam. Anyways, sorry about the loud noises. Those are my lovely animals. Um, anyways, uh, I wanted to go over a couple of standing rules for everyone that's going to be asking questions this evening. And folks that are going to be asking questions this evening, such as psychic questions or questions regarding any particular services about my website or any particular services or personal information about myself. Um, please be courteous of the people before you, or please be courteous of the people after you and before you, um, because there needs to be exactly um, a certain number of time for each participant that I'm spending time with. At least I'm going to spend at least 5 minutes with each person, so I can at least get to everybody. Okay, so please have your name, your first and last name, and your birthday and your question ready for me, and we will be asking questions, or I'll be taking questions. Excuse me. So, and I will be only taking questions within the chat. So, I am going to go in order as I see them. And our first question is Jolie the Ninja. Hello, Jolie. How are you doing? And welcome to the Magical Journey Show. Hey, Jolie. How are you doing? Okay, and Jolie. Hi, Bryan. I would love to know when you see my soulmate coming into my life, and what are your tips for bringing the energies in for a soulmate relationship? Okay, so let's see about this timeline for your soulmate coming in. All right, now, would you rather me ask? You would you rather me ask when your twin flame is coming in, because we all know that there can be many soulmates but only one twin flame. So would you like me to ask uh about the soulmate energy or the twin flame energy? Okay, so twin flame energy. All right, Jolie wants to know about when a specific timeline for her twin flame to come in. Okay. So, okay, so they're getting specific with the timelines. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay. So the timelines here that they're showing now uh do know that the particular timeline that they're showing right now is within the ending part of March into the beginning, the uh, first 2 weeks in April, and for some reason, April, I believe this is the 6th. Let me just hold on 1 second. Can you clear this vision up for me? Okay, so yes, this is 4/6. So what I'm taking this as is April 6th, and or very well this could be the age 46. Now, Jolie, you wouldn't happen to be near that age, would you? Okay, okay. Well then, this very well could be at the timeline. Okay, if you are much older than that, then this has to be the timeline. So I'm taking this as April 6th. So with this being April 6th, it is um I'm taking that this is right around the corner, and that uh you need to not necessarily turn down any opportunities. And what I mean by turn down any opportunities is by, like, say, for instance, if you get an invitation to go to a gathering, don't turn it down, okay? Because they are saying that this particular this particular meeting is going to be held at a um held at a public function or a community function, whatever uh, whatever this public function may be. I see this may be somewhat of a party or somewhat of a get together after something big. Okay. Um, Okay, yes, very possibly be a wedding. I'm not exact. Didn't see a groom and a bride, but very well could be a groom and a bride, or a bride and a bride, or a groom and a groom. So, um, take it, uh, take it how you see it, and also understand that the way the way that they're saying is that you're going to feel comfortable around this person. You're going to feel you're going to feel a level of comfort that you don't feel around many people, which is going to give you the inkling that this is that particular person. So it's almost going to be like a snap of the fingers, almost like a feeling of um, a feeling of familiar energy, if that makes sense. Okay, so Jolie, um, one of the uh, one of the ways that I would recommend you um, to bring this energy in is you can do a magical working with two lodestones, or you could um, you could dress some pink and red candles with, like, a love oil or a attraction oil. Matter of fact, I have a attraction oil that is wonderful. Matter of fact, the lady that you work for has some attraction oil that you can use, but this is my attraction oil that I hand blend. It has it has actually some lodestones in it, as well as some quartz crystal, and this is almond oil, and this is for attraction. And this doesn't just only attract people to you, but this attracts opportunities, finances. This attracts almost everything to you because it has a magnetizing effect. All right, it's almost like a magnet. You know how a neodymium magnet is so magnetic? This right here is very similar. Okay, and it's just as simple as taking a bit and really just using it by on your pulse points, or you can dress a candle in it by dressing it towards you to bring things towards you. And in your case, Jolie, you would be, like, say, for instance, um, say for instance, this would be a pink candle, okay? You would dress the candle like this going towards you, okay? And the reason for that is you are moving or you're wanting to bring energy towards you. You can also carve on the candle love or relationship, and that will bring the energy more more closely to you. Okay, so that's one tip for bringing a relationship in, and that is with my attraction oil. And my attraction oil is actually it's actually on sale for a um, I think it's a half an ounce to an ounce bottle for $11. And it is, and that's a special price for this radio show. So if you are interested, $11 for magnetite magnetite oil, for or another name for this is attraction oil. And if you mention February 5th to 20, a magical journey show, you will get it for $11. The original price is $15. Okay, so that is the attraction oil. So definitely, folks, if you are wanting to attract things to you, not only just people, situations, opportunities, use my attraction oil. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Jolie. And hello, Robin. How are you doing? All right. So Kelly Joe is my next questioner. All right, Kelly Joe. October 9th of 61. Kelly Joe. How do you see projects going soulmate wise? Okay. 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 So Kelly Joe, what I'm feeling here, hon, is it feels to me like the energy around soulmate energy, um, the energy around soulmate energy and the project that you have at hand. It seems as if everything will be very fluid, be very it has a fluidity about it, almost like I keep on seeing kind of like uh almost like a watery type substance. When they show me water, that reminds me of emotions. So emotions are going to run high, all right, but that necessarily doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Okay, so I see that emotions are going to run high with the project going around with around the soulmate. Um, and there will be also a fluid type energy with it. So things are going to flow very um very freely, very smoothly. Um, but there is something that keeps on um obstructing the flow once it gets very close to you. And I don't understand what that may be, but let me see if I can get some clarification on that. Give me just a second. There's okay. Okay, so what they're showing here is that. Okay, so they're speaking about this in the past tense. So at one time, or okay, so there was there was an obstruction as the energy, or as the energy is flowing. Okay, so as the energy is flowing in the fluidity, with emotions running high, that with the emotions running high, uh, those emotions running high could very well bring in um, past fears, past worries around um, around past experiences that you or the other individual feel, and this could have obstructed the path in the past, as well as also can re-obstruct the path in the present, if that makes sense. Okay, so I was trying to uh, get it as clear as possible, but that's how they clarified it for me. So I'm taking it um, as this may be a lesson learned. Don't let the past re-obstruct the path. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so also they do say that there has been a lot of difficulties that you have overcame around around of or around fear of being alone, if that makes sense. So I don't know exactly what that means for you, but they said there was or they there um there has been a lot of work around there has been a lot of work around the fear of being alone. Okay, I hope this makes sense, because it's almost like your guides are sending or are waiting for you to start asking for help, because you do understand that your guides cannot help you unless you invite them to help you. Okay, so I mean that's what they're there for. Ask them to help you. So there so just within a matter of moments, you can easily speak up and say, "Guys, I need some help with this," or I need your help with such and such." And as you do that, that is that's creating an invitation for um, for your guides to start lending you hands uh, with with opportunities, with uh, opening pathways up, many different things. So always remember that you have to ask the guides for help, or ask your angels for help, or whatever you call them, guides, ancestors, guardians, watchers, whatever you want to name them. Always ask them for help, because that's what they're there for. Okay, and also remember, it's time for you to take your power back, or if this is what you've been working on a lot this past winter, is taking your power back. It's time for you um, to actually use that God-given gift that you've been gifted with to kind of give you some almost like some cosmic brownie points, for lack of a better word. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Kelly Joe. And if I can help you with a more in-depth reading, please go down to my website, the turquoise button. It says Reverend Bryan's website at www.amagicaljourney.com. And thank you for asking your question, Kelly Joe. Okay, so if you are just joining me, we are asking psychic questions. If you do have a question, please post it in the chat. And I am only going to be taking a couple more questions, probably about 2 at the max. So I have room for 2 more questions. Robin, do you have a question? Or okay, does anybody have a question? Anybody that is new that is joining me have a question? Okay. All right. So until we see another question pop up, I want to present. Well, I want to. Okay, Robin. So let's see if I can, if I have any messages, and then I will share something with you all. Okay, Robin, can I have your first and last name please? And birthday. Robin's message. Robin McGuire, 1969. Okay. Okay. So the message that they are giving me is it has something to do around protection against lower energies, um, um, almost like a guarding type sense, almost like you have either asked for extra protection or asked for extra guidance in regards to um, in regards to um, path advice uh, or something with. Okay, so they're showing this with their hands, almost like movement. Okay, so they're almost like they almost like are okay, all right. So what they mean by this. All right, so what they mean by this is they show that you've been asking for extra guidance, extra protection, um, uh, of lower energies around when you're around certain people, as well as when you're around certain situations, due to feeling vulnerable. Okay, and this is the words that I hear reverberated back to me is don't feel vulnerable around these or around this particular person or around this particular situation, for this situation is only to enable you to receive more strength. Okay, so also remember that the prayers that you have, the prayers that you have, okay, so the prayers that you have said and that you have asked for have been heard, and the prayers have definitely been received for you, for your protection is being given. Okay, so what I would highly recommend here, Robin, is probably some magical work of protection. If you are feeling attacked or feeling vulnerable, you really need to seek out some protection, or or um, or learn how to protect yourself, not just by calling in your guides. Okay, uh, and there needs to be a remedy with a deeper with a deeper punch. Okay, if that makes sense, because uh, there are um, there are certain lower energies that are um, attracted to your light and that are attracted to the situation that you're in or situation around you. What I want to tell you is contact me, and what we'll do uh, is I will help you through this, and if we need to set up a sliding scale fee so that I can help you with this, I will definitely work with you here because what they are showing me is that um, uh, your prayers are effective, but you need something that will pack a little bit more of a punch. Okay, even though your prayers are effective, um, you definitely you definitely need something with a little bit more of a oomph to it. Okay, so so contact me. Okay, contact me. Uh, I will be going off the show early this evening. Um, due to personal reasons. But contact me either later on this evening or or tomorrow morning, and we can um, discuss further information about this. Okay, Robin, and I will make a note of this. So give me just a second so I can make a note of this. Okay. All right. Well, just understand that uh, that your angels, your guides, will only put you through. Um, they will only put you through what it is that they know you are able to handle. Okay. Um, but just hang tight and contact me. And if you need to, and if he's one of those jealous types that doesn't like you talking to other men, call me Bree. Okay? So we'll kind of go from there. All right? And I look forward to speaking with you again, Robin. And um, and it will be okay. Okay? I promise you it will be okay. Okay. All right, sweetheart. And much love, sweetie. And do know that it will be perfectly okay. Okay? We got your back here. Okay, folks. So I want to share something with you, and this is a pretty interesting book. I just got this in the mail today, and I have been waiting eagerly to receive this book in the mail to start shoving my magical nose in it. But it is called The Psychic Witch by Matt Irwin or Irwin. Yes, I hope I'm saying that name right. Excuse me if I'm not. Um, uh, it's it's I haven't read it all yet, but um I have gotten pretty far in it. So um it is very hard to put down. Very, very hard to put down. I usually take a nap on my radio shows days, and I totally read through my whole nap. So, um, it it was totally one of those, it was totally one of those things that I just could not put down. But there's some really interesting, exercises in this, and if you all can tell, I posted it on Facebook, and I got the author to even like the post about it. So it was pretty interesting. Um, so I will be sharing some small little exercising or exercises out of that for folks that are have liked and followed my A Magical Journey business page. I will be posting small little exercises from there in uh, or from this on my Facebook page. Um, and and I just recommend for you all um, I just recommend that you all find this book and read it. Um, and you will just love it. Okay? But, and for some reason, the front, um, the front of the book is just pretty to look at. I mean, look at the owl and look at the moon and the pentagram. Those three illustrations speak to me for some reason. So I will stop um, fanboying about this book, but I just have to. Um, yes, I also recommend the Maria Laveau book by Denise Alvarado. That is another book that I can't keep my nose out of because I am a devotee of Maria Laveau. And if you all can't see her down there, there's Miss Marie. Um, but yes, Maria Laveau book by Denise Alvarado is another lovely book, and I would highly recommend it to everyone. So those two books, I will also be. Uh, Hello, Monica. How are you? How are you doing? And I hope that I can't wait to have our session I believe it's Friday, Monica, Norm and Monica. So yes, those two books are my recommendations. Read, read, read. Okay. So I wanted to real quick run down my contact information because I do have to leave a little early this today. So I have about 5 minutes left. So I want to go over my contact information and tell you all how to find me if you want to contact me for a reading or for spell work or magical workings. I do many type of custom works. I do spell work. I do magical work. I do healing work, and I do angel work. Um, I also do uh, I also do tarot readings, angel readings. I also do Reiki healings and star key codes and light body upgrades, and also uh, multiple modalities of healing. Um, I also make metaphysical supplies such as oils, floor sweeps, floor washes, um, baths, um, dry baths, and wet baths. Also, if you're interested in receiving your or receiving the removal of your Jehovian seals, uh, do contact me. I am able to do that as well. So, um, for those people that do not know how to contact me, you can press the button below, and that is my website at www.amagicaljourney.com. That is AMAGICKALJOURNEY.com. And you can also go to my blog at www.bryanrawls.com. That is BRYANRAWLS.com. And you can also call my office at 586-659-9620. If nobody answers, please leave a message and I will contact you at my earliest convenience. Also, if you want to leave me a, recommendation or a possible recommendation for a class, you can email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to receive my email about full moons and new moons, email me at that email address, angelicguidance13@gmail.com. And if you would like to sign up for the full moon in full moon in Leo on February 9th, please go to www.bryanrawls.com and read about what is happening on February 9th and sign up. It is only $27 to sign up for the full moon transmission, and I look forward to speaking with you all and spending time with you in spirit on February 9th on the full moon. Much love to everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am sorry I have to cut this short this evening. Much, much love to everyone of you all, and let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste.